Live recording now.
Stupid bitch.
We're here, Nobody's Movie Review Podcast. Finally, everybody's on.
Hi, everybody.
So
Hello.
everybody
Hello.
seems like professional today, a little bit, just a little bit.
Everybody but you, Space Ghost.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I was here on time.
I'm
I
making
have a
curry
mic.
chicken.
Yeah, I don't have no mics. Where's your mic?
You didn't buy us one. Oh my God. Speaking of mics, I found a place also. I know you know a whole bunch of places to do our podcast, but I found a place where we could actually come together and do our show.
It ain't gonna happen because Cram is all over the place.
That's true too.
And
Anyway.
and Stan has to be he gets off work at 5:30.
But Stan works in the city, so he can meet us anywhere.
So they work in the city.
Stan don't work in the city.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so no. And I think I'm the only one with the motor vehicle. So
Pretty
y'all
soon
all
I
gonna
won't
be
need.
late.
I don't need a motor vehicle. I never needed it. I don't understand what you need a motor vehicle
That's
for.
how I feel. I'm in
Yo,
the city
Space
now.
Ghost, you should ask Brooks for his car. He's selling it.
I
Who's
don't
Brooks?
want a car. What? I haven't had a car in clean.
It's a nice
Clean.
hoop ride.
I don't need a car. I don't need a car.
He said for like $500.
I don't
He
need
was
it.
just telling you that if you're interested in a car, he was just putting
I
you on
don't
to a
need
plug.
it. Like what?
Oh,
Like
okay,
I don't need a car for nothing.
Shut up.
Why are you getting so aggressive?
What I need a car for is work, and my work provides me with a car, so I don't need a car.
All right. Let's get into this shit.
I'm getting braids.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You're
What's
basic.
wrong
All
with
the bitches is getting braids.
First
It's
of
summertime.
all, there's
It's
nothing wrong
summertime.
with
She don't want to
braids.
do her hair no more.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Laziness.
You should get
What's
the. Why
wrong
don't
with
you get the?
braids?
There's no
Why don't you get the
braids
full
in
box?
Black Widow.
What?
There's a couple braids.
Who had
No,
No,
braids
there's
in
a couple
Black
of
Widow?
black women in Black Widow.
There's a couple of black people in Black Widow. They had
They
braids.
had no
And-
braids.
Yes, they did. And Scarlett Johansson had about 4 braids coming down the side of her fucking head.
Was there braids in Black Widow, Stan?
Yes.
In
In the last fight scene, the widows when they came through, them bitches had braids.
like
Some-
No, two of them.
Don't
two
count.
of
That's
them-
white
one had
women braids.
pom-poms. One had her hair and pigtail pom-poms, like an afro pom-pom, which was super cute. And then there was one chick, I think, with braids.
They had,
But somebody had braids. Yeah,
Not
so
the
why
braids that she
you...
about to get. Cornrows, maybe.
She about to
No,
get
I'm not.
box
First of
braids.
all, I don't do cornrows. My forehead too big. I'm doing regular
I did
braids.
not say you getting cornrows. I'm talking about the movie.
All right, can we get into this?
Yeah, because I'm getting ready to cook. So we
The
watched
shoe
Black
us off.
Widow,
Fuck
guys.
the show. Just fuck the show.
I
Should
didn't
have
say
cooked
F
before the show started.
No, I was just telling you I'm cooking.
All right.
Come on.
Explain the movie, Chanel. You're the woman here, so go ahead. What is
So
the woman?
Okay, so
enthused
we
movie?
watched Marvel's Black Widow starring Scarlett Johansson. I forgot the fake sister's name. What's her name, Stan? You're my, huh?
I can't hear you, Stan.
What?
I
Yeah.
forgot the sister's name.
Florence.
And this is the prequel to Black Widow of how everything started
What are you
and
talking
before
about?
the Avengers part.
Hang on.
Endgame.
This ain't a
is the
prequel.
prequel to Endgame.
Shut the
This
fuck.
is the
What are you,
prequel to
know?
what are you
Endgame.
talking about?
Slow down.
Whoa.
Because
Slow
in
down.
Endgame she dies. So I said this is a prequel.
It's
before
not a
she dies in
prequel to
Endgame.
It's not
Endgame.
a prequel. This is just her story.
It's
This
just
is her
another
story.
movie.
It's before she dies.
Yeah, but it's
Edit
not a
that out.
prequel
Space
to her
Ghost,
death.
Edit that out.
But
Space
if
Ghost.
people want to know where, if people who want to watch and Avengers want to know where Black Widow came from, I'm letting them know.
You have
that
to.
this was
You
her
cannot
story
watch
before
this.
she
You
died.
cannot watch this if you did
No,
not watch
she's
Avengers because
already-
it'll fuck up Avengers for you.
She's
But that's
already
what
an
I'm saying.
Avenger.
Huh?
You cannot watch Endgame if you watch this movie. You cannot watch Endgame.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're not understanding.
She already what? She
A
already an
prequel is
Avenger.
something you can watch before the actual movie.
Right. So
know
I
what
was
I'm
saying this was before Endgame.
This is not a
like
prequel.
before she dies in Endgame. That's what I was trying to say.
This is not a prequel though.
It's not a prequel.
Okay.
Though.
This is not a prequel. This is her story before she dies in Endgame. If you've already saw Avengers,
This is a Black
Endgame.
Widow movie. That's all it is.
Fine. This
It has nothing to do with her dying in Endgame.
Nothing.
I was just
Nothing to do
saying
with her
if people
dying.
saw Avengers Endgame, that this is before, because people gonna be like, well, why is there a movie?
That's where it
Black
is in
Widow?
the timeline, but you can watch the movie.
If you
It's
want
not even-
to.
It's before Infinity War.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is before Infinity
This
War.
this is before Civil War.
This is right after Civil War.
Yes. Right after
No,
Civil
it's
War.
in the middle of Civil War.
It's after.
It's in the middle.
What's that?
Because it's after, bro. Because she said,
Yo, it's before Civil
can
War.
you fucking relax and
Yes,
listen?
it is, Stan. Yes, it is.
Because she's on the run from after what happens in Civil War.
Yes, she's
What?
on the run. Her
Yeah,
and
run.
fucking
That
Captain
happened in the
America
middle of Civil War. They went to look for them. Like they split up.
End of Civil War.
at the end, bro. Did you see Civil
What?
War?
At the end
They're
of Civil
on the
War, they're
run.
back together. Happy go lucky.
No.
They
Because
on the run.
Iron Man and Steve Rogers get into that thing. They get into that fight, and then at the end of Civil War,
They split.
Captain America leaves that phone for Iron Man. So Iron Man, for Captain America at this point,
I gotta watch Civil War again because now I don't understand. what
Captain
you're
America's
saying.
on the run. So is,
I'm thinking,
You know
remember
what
when
I
they
realized?
split? Remember when Tony Stark took his heart out and gave it to Cap? Like,
Yes.
I'm out this bitch then. And then it was like, all right, fuck it. And then everybody split up. Like everybody just left.
yeah,
Yes.
Everybody just left.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the movie took place.
But
Yes.
what happened with the beginning of this movie takes place right after the split when they catch Ant-Man and Hawkeye. They send them to the raft. This is where right there is where this takes place. So at the end of Civil War, this picks up. That's why at the end of this movie, she's going to go break out and break everybody out of the raft.
Yeah, but that happened in Civil War.
No, it didn't. That
All right,
happened.
I don't know. All right.
Well, this is her story and how she got her start in being Black Widow.
That's not how she got. They didn't show
We
how
learn how
really
she-
how to got her start. It's not. That's not what it's about.
This is her beginning of her life story.
The background of who
Thank
she
you.
is
All right, okay,
and,
all
and
right,
where
okay.
how she was created
It's an origin
on some
story.
Yes.
fucking okay.
It's an
Got
origin
it.
story.
Well, how do you want me to word it?
It's an origin story.
There you go.
Huh?
Origin story.
Okay, yes.
All right.
We just spent 5 minutes
Debating what the movie is. That's how dope Marvel is. Because Marvel's out of control, man.
This is a passionate show. Okay, we take this stuff serious. Okay.
Marvel is out of fucking control.
Meaning in a bad way or
So-
a good way?
Wait,
I
but
don't know. They're
do we
just
believe
doing a
there's gonna be
lot.
Do we believe it's going to
I
be a part
actually
two?
enjoyed watching this.
A Black Widow Part 2?
Yeah.
Well-
Did you watch the end credits?
No, that's a continue. Oh, you didn't see Falcon Winter Soldier, so you don't even know.
I
what
did,
that's
but
about.
I don't recall.
Yeah,
At the end of the credits, there's a part.
that's a setup for the Hawkeye show.
Right. I
Yeah.
assumed that. Yeah.
The end credits is a setup for the Hawkeye show.
Because she's already on the cast. Florence Pugh is already on the cast for Hawkeye.
So she's on the show for that.
She's already in the cast for Hawkeye.
So when you say Marvel is out of the control, because I thought this was actually really
They're
good.
linking everything together. If you ain't seeing nothing Marvel, you probably in like a year, you
But
probably
that's
won't know
why
what the fuck going on.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, to some people, but like, how can
Because it
kids?
leads us into
My thing is
what's
like,
the
how
next
can
film gonna
kids
be.
start watching this shit? Like, you take kids to see Black Widow, they might.
What would be the first movie they had to watch?
Start from the beginning.
fucking Spider-Man. Like
Iron
it
Man.
might be- Iron Man, yes.
You gotta start from the beginning.
You'd have to start from Iron Man.
That's crazy though.
Why?
And I
Why is
thought
it crazy?
Iron Man was in the movie because he was listed in the cast.
Iron Man is dead. Oh no. Oh, right then he wasn't dead.
No, I was about to say, because in the movie, she tells him, me and Tony split. Like, we are not talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he was supposed to do a cameo and then COVID. I don't know.
He was definitely listed in the Black Widow's casting numbers.
He
It
was?
probably was COVID, for sure.
Probably COVID.
Mhm.
Gelbit. But overall, if I can have a jab at this first, I love the Black Widow movie only because I love Scarlett Johansson. I think she has one of the meanest walks, like superhero walks. I don't know if it's the
pose.
I love the fact that her sister was talking shit about all the shit that I saw. I was like, yeah, why does she do that shit? Like
The
she
pose.
kept doing that shit. And I was like, I love that part.
The pose.
I thought that was funny
Pose,
too.
Yeah.
And then her sister reenacted the pose.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
And then she did it.
So I was a bit lost too, because I know they're super soldiers. The father has super strength.
Yeah, he's a super.
But everybody's just like, everyone else is just like, they could fight. They don't really have super strength.
They don't have powers.
They don't have powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just.
But how did the father
have powers?
He's an experiment.
Russia had its own super soldier serum.
Yeah.
Right.
If you saw Captain
was like
Captain America
was Russia's version of Captain America.
Yeah, Scarlet. I mean, Black Widow is a spy.
That's why he had that. That's why his costume looked the way it did.
It's Russian.
She's a spy.
Yeah.
And the sister is a hitman.
I like
the sister's a hitman.
So there's a quick Easter egg in the jail scene that you mentioned, AJ. When he met like that guy that gives him that look when the guy whose hand he breaks or whatever.
Yeah. Break his hand.
He calls him Ursa.
He calls him what?
Ursa.
Okay.
Ursa.
I didn't catch that.
It means bear. So there's.
Yeah, he did. He said he did.
So there's I forgot what they call it, but there's like I think it's called Winter Guard. There was
Red Guard.
No, well, he's Red Guardian. There was a team Winter Guard, and it was basically Ursa, Red Guardian, another in the comics there's another Natasha Romanoff, and like they were all a team of Russian, basically like a Russian Avengers. So it was like
wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. Did anybody else know that?
No, I don't know shit about that. I don't know. I don't know that deep.
I don't read the comics, so I'm a little off on that one.
I'm not that deep.
Dan, my stepdad would freaking love you because you read the comics. Because you read the comics.
Bit of a nerd.
I like
because he reads the comics.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it. I like
the fight scene. The fight scenes were super dope.
Mm-hmm.
All
Marvel always got the dope fight scenes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even the initial fight scene when she reunited with her sister, that was funny. They was throwing each other the fuck around. I'm like, God,
yeah. Damn. This was an all out. I love
the
this
thing,
girl
like
flick.
Marvel it's not missing. And it's been a while since a Marvel movie, and this movie like still hit. Like it's crazy.
Fight scenes out the wall.
Except for Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is not Marvel.
Wonder Woman's DC, but
yeah, Marvel's slapping right now.
Marvel has not missed.
Nah.
It's not even a TV show. Like Loki, crazy.
I'm watching Loki right now.
Fire. Loki's
fire.
But
all right. So
Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier is fire.
I thought that they could have done it.
I didn't finish. Oh my God, I gotta catch up. I didn't finish.
They could have done a Winter Soldier cameo.
I thought they would do like a Winter Soldier cameo or something like that, but they didn't.
Because at that point, this is.
But right. I like the movie the way it is. I do like the way it is.
I will. Okay, the only thing that I thought was like I had like questions about was like, okay, Taskmaster, I thought they didn't give enough to do, because Taskmaster is a really, really dope character. It's sort of like a real badass character in terms of they showed like how Taskmaster mimics its opponents, right?
And then dude was like he fights like all of your friends.
Right. So I thought they forced it a little bit into the story, because Taskmaster is not a woman in the comics, and I see why they did it. I'm not mad at it, but because Anthony Masters, who is the person inside the suit in the comics, is like such a dope character, and I would have liked to see how they did that. But I think what they could do is because this chick, the dog, because they never explained how they survived. They never explained. We just assume that Dreykov or whatever, the Russian dude, they just assumed that him and his daughter survived the bombing. Never tell us how and all that stuff. But now that she's into she's a widow now, they can dump the suit and just kind of like find a way to introduce Anthony Masters. I think it would be a dope character because like Taskmaster as a character, he's involved with SpiderMan, he's involved with Deadpool. You can link all of that. I think the character itself is like very quippy, kind of like a Deadpool, but more badass in a way. Just like it's hard to explain. Yeah, I think it would be dope.
You have a point, because now that I think about it, since you do point that out, it really wasn't that much action when it came to her and Black Widow at the end of the film.
Right.
And if you're saying what you're saying about him being more of a powerful force and that he had more that you wish he had more scenes, I get it, because it would have played even more, because if you're supposed to mock, because the Dreykov, is that how you say his name? Dreykov said he can mimic any of the Avengers. So I would have liked to see who else could he mimic in fighting her. So I get it. That's a good point. Maybe they'll give that as a spinoff as well.
Taskmaster is in the Spider-Man video game. That's easily one of the toughest bosses to fight. And like he's such a badass character. And I would have.
I mean, looking at the film, the way that they did it, it does look like
Spider-Man's
a badass character.
Gonna be ridiculous, bro.
Oh yeah.
He might make. I'm thinking they might do something with Taskmaster and
Spider-Man is gonna introduce a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. And are they casting a new Spider-Man?
No, they better not.
No, they have every Spider-Man in the next Spider-Man movie.
Andrew Garfield's in there, Tobey Maguire's
in there. They have every.
That's what I'm saying. I saw the Garfield.
They doing the multi-universe shit. They gonna fucking kill that shit, bro.
Because they're gonna introduce the multiverse. They're gonna link the next Spider-Man with the next Doctor Strange, because
the next Doctor Strange, linking Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Then they got the old Spider-Man, Toby. Then they got the other Spider-Man. Then they got the villains. Yeah, then they're gonna have what's his? I thought wasn't Childish Gambino supposed to play? What's his name?
He's playing Prowler.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I thought he was playing. Who's playing Miles?
I don't know. I don't think they've announced that, because he's a little too old to play Miles Morales now.
That shit's crazy. This shit's gonna be crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. I went to the movies to watch Black Widow for the first time.
I did too. I watched it yesterday.
The last ticket it said that I purchased was Avengers Endgame. So that's the last time I went to the movies.
I think the last thing I saw, what did I see? Last thing I see on the movie theaters. Well, I seen A Quiet Place before that, but what was?
I don't remember.
I think it was Bad Boys 3.
Because you went to the theater, right?
Yeah, I think it was Bad Boys.
Yeah,
3.
I haven't been to the movie theaters in so long.
Yeah, I went to the theaters for A Quiet Place.
It was completely empty.
I went to theaters for Fast 9.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, the theaters is actually no lines. I'm enjoying this right now.
Not where I went.
Right, that's what I said. I'm enjoying.
Well, there was
right
people
now.
in Black Widow. It was baby sold out when I went.
When I went, I went today, so there was like maybe 20 people in the theater.
Yeah, Fast 9. There was kids playing Manhunt in there. I was like, it was empty.
They didn't know any better. Their parents couldn't control them.
It was empty. They were teenagers. They in there playing Manhunt.
Come on, but if I'm trying to watch a movie, you need to control your child.
There's no adult. They're teens.
It was packed when I went to see Fast 9.
Yeah,
it was. Oh wow.
I guess it depends on the theater that you go to.
I'll give my take. I enjoyed this film very much, very very much. I appreciate the girl power. I appreciate the sisters' relationship. I enjoyed watching how the dynamics of, you have one sister who really is just like don't give a shit. Like really, like she has no care in the world. Like in the beginning of the film, it shows like she's just basically an assassin, a hitman, just doing what she's supposed to be doing.
The dad had mentioned that she had been through it already. She was old enough to understand.
Right. Right, exactly.
But that car ride home was ill
they
too.
They should have died.
No, but
died in that car,
when he asked her,
the first in the beginning of the movie, the car chase, or the end?
No, when they were on their way to get to the mom, and he asked her, is it that time of the month?
Oh yeah.
I thought that was ill. I was like, damn. It's like, no, they do this thing where they take your uterus out and
they gave her a vasectomy.
I thought that was fucking hilarious when she said
that. They gave her a vasectomy, and so she's like,
a hysterectomy.
They yank it all out, and I'm like, girl. But I like I really enjoyed that the writers really made it about the relationship between the sisters, because you really got to see, even though they're really not sisters, they act like real sisters and they bonded like real sisters, and you could see that the loyalty between them two, no matter how near and far it was, even though the sister was mad that Scarlett left her, but that no matter what, I'm gonna have your back. And I also like the dinner scene when they're at the table where everybody gets together and goes back about the past, but also talks about where they messed up and where they could rekindle fire. But my favorite part, which I didn't even realize was in the end, when Black Widow when she meets Dreykov at the end, and he touches her temple, and you realize I had no idea. I really thought it was the mother. And I once did, like, he hit the temple.
They did a fucking Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah, they did a Mission.
That kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna
I enjoyed that because I really was really mad at that point, because I'm like, I know she didn't like backstab all of them after all the work they just put in trying to get this guy, that she would be a traitor. But they played it off very well, and that's honestly one of my favorite scenes that I watched, because you got to see the trickery in it. There was also a couple of funny scenes too.
Yeah,
like
I think
when the dad thought he had an earpiece and he didn't have an earpiece.
To me,
you like corny shit like that.
Basically,
I do like corny shit like that.
He almost kind of stole the movie from me, because it was like he was in, man. He did a really good job.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't be mad at like maybe not a movie, but like I'd totally watch a Red Guardian spinoff. Like it was, I thought he was really funny. I thought he because he's like, even in the jail scene, where it's like, yeah, I fought Captain America and blah blah blah, and that's why the other guy looked at him, because it's like, yo, Captain America was in ice. What are you talking about?
He said, "Are you calling me a liar?"
Yeah. I thought David Harbour did a really good job, man. I thought he was good.
I can agree with that. I thought the whole film was good. That's just my opinion. They are the #1 box office movie out right now.
It's a Marvel movie, man. You expect that?
They already $96 million already.
It's a Marvel movie, man.
That's the other thing too. Is like, normally a streaming service, like they wouldn't come out and be like, oh, this is how much money we made. We'd be like, oh yeah. They'd be like, oh yeah, it did really well. They let other people report it, but they came out. They were like, this is how much money it made in the box office. This is how much it made from streaming. It did really good. They did really well. And
are they going to stream all the Marvel movies like that from now on, or you don't know?
I don't know.
After they release, they're doing it. If you want to buy it as a premiere, you can buy it with the service.
$30.
But it's less if you go to the theater.
$29.99.
You bought it, Chanel?
I did.
Huh?
No, she said she went to the movie.
She went to the movie theater. Oh.
I did.
I went to the movies because I was not buying that on my subscription.
But you know what? I spent the same amount at the movie theater, basically.
You know how much I paid for my ticket through Fandango?
The same price.
You know how much? No, because I saw it on a Tuesday afternoon,
it's
and
$11.
Fandango, $11 with my AMC stubs.
But if you buy a popcorn and a drink, you're paying $30 anyway. I
only paid $8.38.
Did you buy popcorn and a drink?
No, I didn't buy any popcorn. I bought a drink though.
Look at all the stuff you have to
drink is $8 at the movie theater.
Right here. I laid here. I ate whatever the fuck I wanted. I paused it. I went to the bathroom.
How much did you pay for the movie?
$30.
$30.
Right.
He bought it on Disney.
$30 compared to $13.48.
You can't keep it. You can't keep it though.
But I've already seen it.
Laying in my own bed, I can watch.
He could watch it again. He could watch it again and again.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I'll
cool,
find a
but
way to watch it.
I will say this. So I watched it. I watched it twice. I watched it on Sunday with my cousins, and I watched it last night with this girl I'm talking to, and she had to buy it too, so that we could watch it at the.
Why didn't you just
give her a login? Make a
Why didn't you give her your login?
What's up, guys? So that's a nice segue. And I like how you just slipped that in there. This girl I'm talking to. But the iOS 15, I'm currently running a beta. And Stan, if you had the iOS 15, if you both had the iOS 15, you could stream and share your screen or whatever you're watching with her.
Okay.
What?
So when iOS 15 comes out, and let's say I'm using Disney Plus on my phone and I'm streaming it to my television, I can share it with you while on FaceTime.
Wow.
And you can essentially.
When does that drop? When does that release? So I know.
In the fall.
October.
In the fall. So essentially, you would just stream your TV.
It's not like I need it because me and Space Ghost share the login. I gave him the.
And I ain't buying
it's the same thing, but it's essentially.
We're not buying. I'm letting you know right now, Space Ghost. Any Marvel stuff that's $30, I'm not paying for it.
You can watch movies together now.
I'll buy it depending on
without having to leave your home. You can watch movies together on FaceTime.
Did you buy it?
I did not buy
it. I went to the movies.
You went to the movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if they're gonna like keep doing it. I think because there hasn't been a Marvel movie in a while.
I think they should.
I think they should.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Avengers. Maybe Avengers. No. But I think they should, man. I know SpiderMan is gonna go straight to Netflix.
Yeah, because it's.
I can't wait to see that.
To do with Sony.
The SpiderMan is going straight to Netflix. Is the first Sony.
Right.
I'm still waiting to see a lot of movies. I've been watching a lot of trailers in these beginning of these years. I went to the movies and seen Fast 9. I've seen a couple of movies that I was like, ooh, I want to see that.
What?
As well as the other day watching Black Widow.
I want to see
a lot of movies.
I've seen every
old I want to see.
I've definitely
I want to see
M. Night Shyamalan's.
Candyman's not out yet.
Candyman I want to see. Candyman comes out in August.
I've seen every new movie that's out. I've seen it. Everyone.
And I tried using that site you gave me, but it's not really giving.
It works.
You gotta walk
me through that. It's a lot of ads.
Yeah.
But it works.
Can't tell people.
That's why I've been watching all the movies at.
You didn't watch Black Widow on there.
No. I watched.
Why you telling the secret? They supposed to think that we.
Nah, man. I watched all that
letting
shit.
people know you be scamming the system.
Yo, I watched all that shit, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit is good, man.
The movie system. Stan, what did you think about the movie? I gave my take. Your turn.
I think. Yeah, go ahead, Stan. No.
I like it. I thought.
Let me see what movie got right now.
My only weird take was that I kind of wish. I hope that they do more with the Taskmaster character. I think they still can. I thought the Easter eggs were dope. I thought Florence Pugh was like, I liked her in Midsommar, and like I think it's a great casting. I'm looking forward to.
Wow, that is her.
That is her. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that. That movie sucks so bad though.
Midsommar?
Nah, that shit was fucking creepy as fuck.
I keep trying to tell him that. He keeps saying it was bad. I think it was good.
It was slow.
Terrible.
But that shit took a fucking turn. I was like, oh,
that shit is stupid as hell.
It's not for you.
That shit was.
I don't know how you didn't like this though. I don't know how you didn't like Midsommar.
He has very particular taste.
Yo, that
he
shit
does.
Is
you know what?
Yo, they could have left the whole time. They could have left.
Everything Space Ghost says.
They could have left.
They was just gonna
walk the fuck out of there, bro.
How?
You know what?
You think everything's so simple?
Right. Yo,
that was so dumb. That's such a dumb movie.
In these positions, I want to see how quick he could think.
They was waking up and their friends was dead. They was like, wait, is that Billy? Like,
yo, the moment, let me tell you when I would have left. The moment they were like, you guys are gonna sleep here, and there's a crying baby the whole time in the back, I would have dipped. No, not whose baby is this?
You would have been dead if you would have walked out though.
He was having seances.
He was staying there like he was. No way a black dude. No way. Hold on. No way a black dude. Think this is how stupid the movie is. No way a black dude is going in there and like, man, I gotta get my college thesis together. Risks his life for college. A college program? Are you fucking out of your mind? No black man in the history of life is gonna risk their life for college credit.
Yes, they do, bro. Look at Get Out.
Well,
Get Out was not college credit. That was a girl. That was his girl. He was fucking that girl.
He was a photographer.
But he was fucking that girl and she invited him. That was her parents' house.
Midsummer, I guarantee you he has white parents. He's probably adopted. Let's be real. You're right. A black dude wouldn't do that. But a black dude who probably grew up in the suburbs.
Or a black dude in the hood.
I seen Nobody. Let me go through the new movies. I seen Nobody. Nobody is fire.
All right. I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that either.
Graham, that's your type of movie. It's fire.
Is that on the site?
Yes. It's fire. It's fire. Wrath of Man, fire. Spiral was okay. I bought that. Spiral was okay.
Spiral, I have to see. Hold on, let me get
Spiral was okay.
Wait, well, before we go into that,
Cruella, Conjuring, we did. In the Heights, we did. Infinite was all right. Infinite is okay.
Randomly, I watched
Otherhood.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is basura, trash.
You watched all of this on the site? You just really like binge, right?
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is basura, man.
Ryan Reynolds didn't pull it off?
That shit is trash, boy. Luca is cool. Luca is a great movie.
Who?
Luca.
Oh yeah, you keep saying that. I
watched The Ice Road. I watched The Ice Road. That shit is not about ice on a road.
Yes, it is.
Totally different. What?
It's The Ice Road. They took over.
I know. But it's like, come on, man.
I was pissed they killed my boy off, though.
Why did they do him like Lawrence? That? Did you see that movie?
I don't know why they killed Lawrence like that.
When does John Wick come out?
The same time Matrix 4 comes out. They're coming out the same day.
Literally the same day. Crazy. And is it this fall or this summer?
That's why I used it. Are we going to see that together?
Hold on.
We do.
Did you see The Ice Road? Did you see The Ice Road?
No.
Stan, did you see The Ice Road? You should watch. Y'all should watch The Ice Road.
It's on the platform. You don't have to buy that. It's on one of those platforms.
It's on Netflix, I think.
It's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
With Liam Neeson and Lawrence.
The Tomorrow War. The Tomorrow War.
I think I saw
fire.
It's on Netflix.
Tomorrow War, good.
It's on Netflix, right? I saw the preview of it, but I didn't think it was gonna be my taste, so I skipped it.
It's Ice War.
I skipped 2 is
I was watching it. Me and Alex had watched the preview
Meet the Blacks
of it, and I skipped it.
Meet the Blacks
because it looked corny. It looked corny.
What?
Ice Road looked corny.
No, it's good.
It is corny, but it's like Law and Order corny.
I started it, but I skipped it. Me and Alex was like, "This looks whack," and we changed it.
It's like you got it. It's like a Lifetime movie type of corny, but it's okay. It's not bad.
I like Lifetime.
It's not bad. Like the acting is Lifetime movie-esque, but it's okay. It's a good movie.
It's not. Why are you saying that?
Yes, it is, man.
Liam Neeson is in action. He punching niggas in their mouth.
Right.
It's fucking no.
He's talking
like, fuck, we gotta put the wheel chucks. We gotta.
There's this monkey wrench, and he's fucking everybody up. It's good. It's a good movie.
It's all right.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
It's not bad. It's not. Once you get into it, once they get into it, you like, okay, I get it. I like it.
Okay,
but that first start, you gotta give it a chance. You gotta let it.
Okay, fine. I'll give it another go.
Liam Neeson throw the first punch.
Once they start driving down the ice road, the movie becomes kind of lit. Like you're like,
Tomorrow War was good. I'm surprised we didn't do a pull on that. That was my man from Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tomorrow War was amazing.
It reminded me of that Tom Cruise movie. The Day After Tomorrow or something
I like that movie. I actually like that movie.
Because with the aliens and repeating.
I might watch that movie again tonight. I like that movie. No. It's a good movie.
So, as far as Black Widow, loved it.
Loved it.
She gave me when I watched it, I saw Ghost in the Shell. I saw Lucy. I see so many. I seen her perform in other movies. Everything she ever played, I just saw all the movies.
Lucy was Angelina Jolie,
fruition.
right? I thought it was Angelina Jolie.
No, Lucy's with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's the one where she went. That's the stupid movie too. That's a dumb one.
She didn't go anywhere. She had the drugs. She was
she went to the beginning of time to fucking see us as a monkey. That's so dumb.
Oh, shut up, nigga. Anyway,
at the end of the movie.
That was the dope ass fucking movie. I seen that. I love her as an actor. I think she's badass. I think she's super hot. Definitely a good movie. I would watch it again.
I'm gonna watch it actually again.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1 gallon bucket. 1 gallon bucket of Dippin' Dots.
I give it like 3 gallons of Dippin' Dots.
Wow. Okay.
Where's that, man?
Modest.
Are we going? Okay, because I'm now that the visuals there, the gallon buckets, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna agree with Cajun. 3 gallon bucket of Dippin' Dots. I loved it.
I feel bad.
I'll give it a water bucket. A water bucket.
A water bucket.
Like what I had with the liquor when I put all my liquor in it. That amount of
big ass bucket. Yeah,
that big ass
bucket.
That's about 3 gallons too. You know,
that's about
4 gallons.
That's about 3-4
gallons. Tub, like a tub.
I think we should all round up to 5. I think we should all give it 5.
Yeah, I think
5 gallons.
5 gallons. That's
equivalent
to 5 stars.
$5 foot long.
It's not a swimming pool, but it's enough.
Nah,
swim in it.
It's not a swimming pool. SpiderMan.
It's a kiddie pool at least.
Yeah.
SpiderMan is going to be a swimming pool.
Yes.
Maybe. We hope.
Let's go. Let's see. I like I said, if Taskmaster was given a little bit more to do, I think I would give it a swimming pool.
I agree with you.
I thought it was
for
good.
what it's worth,
for what it is, I thought it was really good.
With Taskmaster, it was good.
And the crazy part is like it really, like you said, like earlier Space Ghost, it's like the timing of the movie. It was just like, okay, we should have given her a movie a while ago, and for them to do it with everybody knowing that she's died in Endgame.
She did a good job. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why would I care about this? Because that's how I went into the movie. Like, why would I care about this if I know she's gonna die in the next movie, in the other movie? So it's like, then I'm watching it like, okay, the story is actually dope. Like, just
It should have. I would have wanted them to do way before she became an Avenger. Because how the fuck did she get recruited?
That was in the first Avengers, Cram.
I saw
that's in the Avengers, Cram.
I know, but I want to know.
No, but they
what
mentioned
led up
it
to
too in the movie.
When we first seen her in the Avengers, she was captured. And she broke out of that. She got a phone call and broke out. But I want to know, how did she get there?
That's how she became an Avenger.
Yeah, she defected.
But that Red Guardian said that. He said you went and became one of the Avengers. Like you left and became one of them. He said that in the movie. This one.
She defected from Russia to join the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
But it's crazy.
She was in Russia when she was tied up. And she did that shit with the knife and the whatever the fuck.
But when you think about it, she really got no powers.
She don't got no powers. She just
She's tough as shit. She could.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Is like everyone in Avengers have powers.
No, Hawkeye don't got powers
Tony.
either.
Okay. Tony don't have no powers.
Tony Stark don't have powers. He just rich.
So, you know what? Because I always think
Tony Stark is better than Batman could ever be.
Agreed.
And he doesn't say he's the same character, like the same person.
He's smarter.
I just feel like
I didn't think Bruce Wayne was that smart.
Batman, though.
Bruce Wayne is a dumb.
But I do
Batman. I don't understand why people like Batman is always getting beat up.
I had a debate about this.
No, Batman is getting beat up in every movie. He gets beat up.
I had a debate on Saturday with my guy friends when we was in the car driving to our destination, and one of my friends was just like, yo, I don't understand how y'all like Batman. And I'm like, whoa, you crossing the bridge real quick with that. Batman, just because Batman doesn't have powers don't mean that he's not an exceptionally well played.
He can't be
He's
Iron
white
Man.
privilege in a black suit.
He can't be Iron Man.
He got a Batcave. He got a bat suit. He got a bat car.
Yo, do you know what happened with the Batcave?
Do you know
what happened with the Batcave?
You can settle this debate really easily.
What?
Everybody knows that Iron Man is Tony Stark. Nobody knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
No. Hold on. I'm not comparing the two.
No, they don't.
I would never compare the two because they're two different people.
Hold on.
They're both rich.
This is the debate right here.
But they're
Batcave. The Batcave was a cave for the Underground Railroad.
What?
Did you hear that? I did hear
They
that.
said that in the first Batman movie.
I don't remember that.
They said it in the first Batman movie.
I don't remember that. You gotta show me that.
Watch Batman Begins. Watch Batman Begins. And he says
I will.
He was like, "You found the cave. It was here during the Underground Railroad days."
What?
I was like, "That's what I said when I heard."
What?
I was like, "What?"
No.
I'm serious.
Where and when?
And Batman Begins.
What's dumb about that?
I'm gonna watch it.
What's dumb about that is that DC places aren't real places. So
We know that though.
But to say that that's from the Underground Railroad stand, come on, fam.
For no reason. I didn't like it.
I don't know where that came from. How is Gotham City?
But Gotham is more Chicago than it is New York.
I thought it was Pittsburgh.
I thought it was Chicago.
No, I thought it was New York.
Isn't the Batman Begins in Chicago?
I've always thought it was like a combination of New York and Pittsburgh.
I
Chicago,
always thought Gotham City is New York City, just called Gotham City.
Well, yeah, but
it's Chicago.
It's not Chicago.
In the which movie? Which is the one with Bane?
That's Chicago in the Bane movie.
Pittsburgh.
That is not Pittsburgh.
The stadium that implodes from the bottom. That's Heinz Field.
I gotta watch it again.
Like the guy.
Yo, I wouldn't even go against Stan on his
I always thought it was Chicago
when it comes to
Pittsburgh Steelers old school uniform.
Because of the bridges, you know, the bridges around the city. I thought it was
might be a
Chicago.
combination of the two, but that field is definitely Heinz Field. That's Pittsburgh.
All right.
But that's not. But that doesn't mean that Gotham City is in Pittsburgh.
There's no Gotham City at all.
No Gotham City.
It doesn't exist. But it's
No, we know Gotham City doesn't exist, but we're
so
saying
the
like
Batcave is the
City.
Underground Railroad.
I gotta see this because I don't know where you heard that from.
Beat Tony Stark.
I don't know where you heard that from, but I'm gonna watch.
I heard
find
Batman
that out.
Begins. Watch it. I'm telling you.
I am.
Watch Batman Begins. And when it comes, record it and post it. I'm telling you, you're gonna go viral.
Because
Because I don't think nobody caught that. I caught that the other day. And I was like, wait,
I
hold on.
never heard that.
at the end of the day, Batman cannot hold a candle to Tony Stark.
I never compared them.
End the show. End the show.
I never compared
Somebody
them. Who
end the
said
show.
that?
End the show. Somebody end the show.
I never compared them.
Janelle,
I
you
always
gotta
said
go
that
cook.
the similarities is that they are two
Janelle,
rich
come
men.
on, end the show.
You gotta go cook.
I do. You guys are more than welcome to have some of this curry chicken. It's off the chains.
You dropping it off?
How everybody making curry
You
chicken?
could come and pick it up.
I live in Astoria. I'm not leaving my
Ain't nobody leaving their house.
I'm about
Well,
to
The
I
go.
was
most
just
professional.
thinking-
Thank you
You
guys
know
for being
what?
on time and being
You don't
professional.
get off the phone. Get off.
What? This is how we end the show? All right, get off. Peace.